folks, here we are. We might be drunk. I'm hungover. Sam's gay. We're really doing it. We're trading merch.
Yeah, I'm rocking comedy.
Oh, yeah.
You're rocking Naples,
That's
Florida.
A shirt.
That's a fun one.
That's
in
a
Florida,
great
they sell very well.
Really?
In Florida, because people in Florida get it. Fuck Naples.
Fuck Naples. You heard it here first.
How you doing, man? You're holding up all right?
I'm okay. I'm hungover. It was the lady's birthday. We went out. We did it up. We had a grand old time. I had that moment when you're out drinking and you're like, all right, if I keep going, I'm going to be hammered and hate myself tomorrow. And I said, all right, I better stop. She goes, come on, get drunk with me. And I was like, oh, that's nice. And we got hammered.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a fun lady right there.
I do like that moment where you're like, if I keep, you know it's going to go downhill and you embrace it.
Yes, exactly. So it was like, all right, give me another Manhattan. And they just kept coming. And the Manhattans have the sugar in it. And they go down so easy. So then you have 5 more. Spent way too much
You got Manhattan
money.
drunk?
Yes.
Where'd you have dinner?
We did the, where did we go? Oh, jeez. This isn't good. It's all a blur.
I know booze messes with your memory, but this is...
Well, we started at the Soho House because she got a membership.
Oh, wow.
So we
So overrated, the Soho House.
Soho overrated. It was brutal. I mean, everybody there is attractive, so you end up just looking around all night. But
how do you get work done? You're like, I'm going to get my work done here. A perfect 10 walks in. You're
Yes.
like, spend $10 on a latte.
That's the biggest misconception, biggest lie in the workforce is like, I'm going to go to the Soho House and get some shit done and bring my laptop. Bullshit. You're ogling all the skanks.
You're jerking off in the bathroom. You come back. You're like, all right, now I can work. And then you're like, I'm hard again.
Right. Yeah.
That pool is overrated, too.
Well, it's jam-packed. You go up there. We sat by the pool for 8 minutes. It looked like Ellis Island. You couldn't get a seat. It was so full.
Yeah, it really. I remember I did a meeting there once, and it's like, I've had people be like, we'll do a meeting at the Soho House. I'm like, ugh. Now I know this meeting's not important.
Right.
They're showing off with the Soho House.
Yeah.
I think it got blown up because of that Sex and the City episode where they're like, it's got a pool in the summer. That's how desperate New Yorkers are for a pool in the summer.
It. Exactly. And it's a nightmare. We did hit the pool, but it's like you're just sitting there.
You swam?
I got in. You can't really swim. You bump elbows with a gay guy, so it's not even worth it.
It's like the worst orgy ever.
Yeah, and it looks like a Mick Ultra commercial. We're all out there like, woo, here we are. But you can't move, and you're way less hot than everyone else.
You look good shirtless.
Well, you should see these guys. I mean, these guys all look like Chris Evans or whatever.
Jeez, I look like Tom Selleck in the 80s if he stopped lifting.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I saw some private dicks.
Did you?
No. That was a Magnum PI joke that I had to pull out of my ass. But yeah, it was fun. And where do we go to dinner? Jeez, I'm racking my brain here. This is not good.
That's rough.
Oh yeah.
What kind of food did you eat? Do you remember?
It was in the Village.
Mm-hmm.
Lartusi? Is that something? I didn't catch the name.
Did you make a reservation or did she pick the spot?
She did it. She did all that.
Damn, she did everything.
She's good.
Yeah.
She's good.
No, it's nice to have someone who schedules because sometimes I've been in relationships where they're like, you didn't schedule?
Oh, yeah.
You didn't make the reservation? I'm like, oh, fucking.
Yeah. They like to take charge. They like when you do it. I'm like, but I like when you do it too. Like, how come you get turned on, but I get turned on when you do all of it? So I used to have a bit about that, but I have a dick, so I gotta yelp. I don't get the movie.
Sounds like a book for like angry men. Just because I got a dick, I gotta yelp. They're like, yeah,
right. But I don't. But she's also like in tune with society, where I don't know anything. She's like, everybody's talking about this place. I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's go there then.
The only time I ever find a place that people are talking about is if I just like Google good restaurants in the neighborhood and I fall ass backwards into it.
That's what I do.
Lartusi. Oh, this looks.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there it is.
Ooh.
That's the one. It's in the Village. It was a night air. You get some pasta.
Damn, that looks like good pasta.
It's a hell of an Italian joint.
A thick noodle.
Love a thick noodle.
Love it.
I got a angel hair down here. I'm struggling.
I got a penne.
He's got a bow tie. But yeah, fun night. Capped it off on the roof. Beautiful view. The whole city behind us. Couple more drinks. Couple friends of hers showed up, and you get to bed at 4. And you know it's a bad hangover when you drink all the way into bed.
Oh.
You know, you look to the side of the nightstand and there's a fucking half a cocktail and you're like, oh, I didn't get any water in me. I got no IV, nothing.
I had a one-nighter with a girl once. She brings the bottle of wine into my bed, dumps it everywhere. All over there. And she, by the way, she didn't even feel bad about it. She said, she goes, I made a mistake. I was like, me too.
So did your mom. By keeping you.
But then you wake up to the bottle right on the night, and you're like, oh, that's an ugly night.
Bad night.
Anytime there's a bottle on your nightstand, you're like, who am I, Bukowski? What the hell is going on here?
I had here we go.
What's with the different glasses?
Ooh. So, for some reason, we have one is AWOL. So we're going with one julep glass and one regular glass.
All right.
Damn.
You guys can trade if you feel it's unfair.
Mark, what do you think?
Is there more in one?
They're the same size, the same booze.
All right,
Optical
fuck it.
illusion.
Cheers.
All right, here we go. Mint julep. Hey.
Yeah, it's a little like variety on it. I like to use a little soda water as well, just to make it a little bubbly.
I like that.
Interesting.
And especially on a hot summer day like this, like you know, now you can imagine you're like at the Kentucky Derby or on the porch down south.
On the porch.
You know, like it has to be a porch, right? Like on the terrace, right?
This is a porch drink.
It is, right?
Yeah.
You're just in the armchair, like swinging, or
Yes.
a rocking chair rather.
Yes.
You know, with a little the
Toothpick?
Hayseed.
hayseed in your mouth. You know, like
That's where that term comes from. Somebody called me a hayseed my first week in New York, and it stung.
What is it?
Because a
Like
hayseed is like a hick, a redneck, a bumpkin, and I was walking around doing the whole like, and I had the subway map, and I was like, and somebody goes, "Move it, hayseed." I was like, "Jesus Christ, I'm in New York, baby."
that was actually Sam.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know him yet.
You fucking hick.
Yeah.
You know what? Dude, that was one of my openers. I did the Keene racetrack, and everyone dresses really well there. So I remember my opener whenever I played Kentucky was, man, I was the only person here that didn't look like a villain in Django Unchained.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Christoph Waltz.
That guy kills it.
He had a hell of a run. I haven't seen him in 6 years.
What was it? It was like 2 movies. I mean, I think
guess
he's
you're right.
huge there. I think he's huge in his country.
I think he's in a Bond movie.
Oh, is he?
I could be wrong. Give that a go.
Great in Django. It was cool to see him be a good guy because he was so fucking evil in Inglourious Bastards.
Wasn't that his first like breakout role in
Spectre.
Inglourious Bastards?
Oh, he's in 2 Bond movies.
Oh, wow. There you go. What's that?
What do you say?
Wasn't Inglourious Bastards his like breakout role?
For
in America. Yeah, he was already big, I think.
Apparently, the story is
Horrible Bosses. All right.
Oh wow.
Oh, he's in both of them. Okay, I'm a fuck. Oh, he's in French Dispatch. He's in a ton of shit.
Oh yeah, he's cooking.
Wow, I'm dumb as shit.
I am too. I was like, hey, I haven't seen him in 6 years, and he's been 10 movies.
Damn.
But yeah, apparently Tarantino was like, I can't figure out who's going to play this Nazi. I can't figure it out, blah, blah, blah. And then he just happened to come across this guy's tape, and he was like, that's the guy, that's it. And he spoke German, Italian, and English. I mean, it was a lock.
Damn. Aren't you always blown away by people who can speak multiple languages?
It's other countries. They're better than us.
They
Not
are.
all of them. There's some rough ones out there, the old clit cutters. But, you know... Most of them, they know way more. I did a trip. I did a gig with a bunch of British comics, and they were making fun of me the whole time.
Yeah.
They were like, American, you know, because I'd be like, where is Zaire? You know, and they're like, Jesus Christ, I don't know where Zaire is. I'm like, I don't know. Did you guys have a Zaire test? Who the fuck knows where Zaire is? Apparently it's in the middle of Africa. But the geography is what really grossed them out about me.
Yeah. Man, this is interesting. This drink.
Not bad, right?
It's not what I would never order one, but it's fun to try drinks that I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not like what alcohol is in it?
This is bourbon.
It's bourbon and a mint julep. I didn't even know that.
Bourbon is always my mint julep is always with bourbon.
Is that always a mint julep?
Always, yeah. It has to be bourbon.
They're traditionally sweeter.
Traditionally a little sweeter. I just know that you guys aren't like really sweet fans, so
I don't like sweet drinks.
I took it low on the. But as you get lower, it will get sweeter because for mint juleps, you don't use like a simple syrup or anything. You actually crush the mint into the sugar. So then, as like it.
Oh, there's sugar in this.
Yeah.
I don't even taste
raw,
it.
It's like raw sugar. So as you go down lower, it'll get a little sweeter as well.
Yeah, raw dog. Is this created in New Orleans, or am I gay?
I want to say either. I want to say Kentucky.
Oh, all right. I know we got the Sazerac from New Orleans.
The Sazerac is definitely New Orleans. Yeah.
What's New York? You guys, is the Manhattan from here?
Yeah,
Manhattan
Got it.
from New York.
What else?
There's a few different ones. There's a New York Sour, technically, which is
What's the New York
very
Sour?
long lost. It's basically a whiskey sour with a red wine floater.
Ooh,
Weird.
Really weird. really intense because most of the time it'll be like a Malbec or something like a really dark, like
smoky,
sweet. But then like you have the sour and whiskey taste as well.
Yeah,
it looks really cool. It's like pretty delicious, but it's an acquired taste.
That's what I call you after a bomb. Like, damn, he's a New York sour.
You ever? I had one of those bombs the other night where I was like, I need a shower.
Oh,
you ever have one of those? You're like, ugh.
You can't shake it. You're in the shower going, why the fuck did I even think that'd be funny? What were you thinking? The crowd.
Yeah, I had a couple. It sucks when you commit to like a fucked up premise and then it doesn't hit. But I'm like, I'll say something horrible and then they don't laugh and you're like, well, now you just think I'm a bad person.
Exactly. And you can't dig out. You'll be like, well, what about Uber, huh? And they're like, nah, we heard your joke about mass shootings. You're
nice
like,
try segueing the Holocaust to taxi cabs. Yeah, no, I had one about abortion and I went kind of hard with it and they were like, no.
Really?
The joke has worked. I've gotten the joke to work, but it's like with new shit, when you're working out new stuff, it's like placement's everything, man.
Yeah.
If you place a joke where you're kind of a dick or saying something a little fucked up in the first like 2 minutes,
nope,
it's cockiness. You have a hot set and you're like, I could, because you're experimenting with a new order. You're like, where can I put this? Where does it flow? And then you get a little cocky. You go, I'm opening with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a meal. You could bring out the cheesecake out of the gate. You're like, this is a lot.
It's like going on a first date and just sitting down and going, sex?
Exactly.
Sex?
Exactly, which I've tried. And it does not work. Women
she was
hate
a prostitute and she was still like, nah, I don't want to.
She didn't take Venmo. I don't know.
You hear these stories about, you know what I really hate is when you hear these stories about people, they will like be like, oh, can I borrow? First off, who's giving anyone their phone? People are like, can I just borrow your phone real quick? Then you hear stories about people like just Venmoing themselves like $4,000.
What? I didn't know about this.
Maybe it's like 2,000. Maybe you can't go over 2,000. But it's they just Venmo this and they're like, oh, thank you.
Like a homeless guy?
No, just someone who's robbing you.
Oh,
it's like a
wow.
low-key robbery.
Damn.
But they don't do it like, they're like, oh, thanks, I just had to make a call. But they Venmo themselves.
Oh, that's clever.
It's clever. But,
I mean,
but you don't
bad.
get it. But I mean, I guess they're kind of like, what's he going to take me to small claims court over $2K? You know, I don't know.
Yeah, can you cancel a Venmo?
No.
Whoa, they got to work on that. Because we've all there's so many Venmo names like.
Well, the problem is you sell merch, right? If
Yeah.
someone does $20 and they just cancel it, though, right? What if they do that?
Oh, yeah,
That's the problem.
Good point. Yeah, there's got to be a way around that. I mean, I'm sure that's happened a million times. How many times? You got 2 R's in your last name. What if they put 1 R and there's another guy with that?
I've sent the wrong person money before. It sucks when it's a lot of money because you're just like, hopefully they don't cash it. Hopefully they're a good person.
Yeah, and does it wear off? You know, like if they never cash it for a year, it should kind of fizzle out, I think.
I don't know.
We gotta get the Venmo rules. And are strippers taking Venmo?
I don't know.
Because cash is king at a strip club, but it's also good because you can make it rain. They put it in the G-string, you know. Like,
it's not as dramatic to just be like, eh?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
There's actually a new field of plastic surgery where they just make it into a card swipe and you can go right between the legs.
Yeah, that's fun. I like that.
Damn.
We'll call it the Gash app. All right. All right. With the hangover. Come on.
Damn.
I've been sitting on that one for 3 minutes.
Oh, that's what she said. No. God. Terrible joke.
Well, that's what she said. When it's placed well, it can still work.
Terrible joke, but you can't resist sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I do get annoyed when people quote shows too much. I got a good rec though for a show.
Oh shit! Coming out of the gate with
I
a
got
wreck.
a good rec, and
Please.
Matt knows what it is because we were talking about it before Peters and I were talking about this right before the show. The Peacemaker on HBO. Have you seen it?
Never heard of it.
Dude, it's James Gunn who did Guardians. Oh yeah, if you're not hooked by the intro is, I would say, the best intro to a show maybe ever.
Wait, is this a Grisham?
No, it's James Gunn made it.
Oh, okay.
It's John Cena is the star of it. It's a superhero show.
You got a guilty pleasure for muscular white guys who save the day. What was the other one? Shooter or Trooper?
Oh, fuck.
What's that one called?
Reacher.
Reach around.
Fun.
Yeah, we watched that in Denver with all the guys, and we were just like, I'm like, hey, we're all high and drunk, and I'm like, Sam wrecked this show. He's got good taste. Let's try it. And 3 minutes in, we're all like, what the fuck is this shit? I thought they were gonna delete your number.
This is a better show. This is a better show.
All right.
Is the guy with the helmet?
It's fucking weird as shit.
What is going on?
I'm telling you, Matt, am I wrong? It's good as shit.
All right.
it's like
I got nothing out of that.
He's in prison. He gets out of prison. He's a murderer.
Okay.
And they need him to stop these certain types of villains, and that's all I can really give away. But I give it a sweet, solid rec. I mean, James Gunn is good, dude.
No, he's great. He's one of the best. But it's just funny because back in my day when I was banging, the intro to a show gave you a little information about what the fuck's going on.
No information.
I got an eagle. I got lasers.
It's just weird as shit.
Yeah. Buck Rogers is twerking. I don't know what's going on, but you remember everywhere you look, and you show the family, you see the house. You know, it's a little more helpful.
Full House.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a heart. They need to hold on
something.
to.
Yeah. Fucking. Man, that show, we watched Full House. It's pretty terrible.
Oh, it's so bad.
I thought that was a good show when I was a kid.
So did I.
It's not a good show.
And I remember my dad being like, oh, and I was like, fucking geezer. He doesn't get it, but now I totally agree with him.
Oh, yeah. I remember my mom watched one with me, and she was like, never make me do this again. She was like mad at me for, I don't know.
And she's an artist.
I know.
She's probably like, this is art? Get the fuck out of here. At least you got to look at Stamos.
Stamos was hot, and so was that Lori Loughlin. I know she's a criminal and whatever.
Ah, she's fine. She tried to help her daughter get into school.
Yeah.
Is she still in there?
When you're worth that kind of money, what does college even matter?
Yeah, good point.
I mean, even if you're not worth money, college is overrated. But
agreed.
when her husband's like that, who's that famous Massimo?
Like the clothing brand?
Is that his name, Massimo? Man, that's a fun name to say while you fuck. Eat me, Massimo. Eat me.
Yeah, that is sexy.
She is a hot older woman.
She's a hot MILF, and she was on an episode of Seinfeld, and she looked amazing. Because on Full House, they kind of made her, I don't want to say homely, but she was like wholesome and nice and cute. But then when she hots it up, she can be a real number.
Yeah, dude.
It's the aggressive eyebrows.
Yeah, I like that.
Gee, wow.
I'm an eyebrow fan.
Thank you.
Yeah. Look at that. That's her on Seinfeld.
I can't ever breed with a woman with eyebrows like that, though. Or my kid's going to look like Mr. Potato Head. I can't fucking... I've thought about that. I've like gone out on dates with women and they're really hot, but their eyebrows are like too aggressive. I'm like, we can't combine forces here.
Yeah,
this would be cruel to do to a child.
Yeah. What's that Real Housewife with she's Italian, crazy eyebrow, housewife in New Jersey. But if you bred with a woman, you would create her.
Oh, my God.
Oh, what's her name? Crazy eyebrow.
It'd be one of those kids with, like, a beard up here. He'd be like, oh,
yes,
dude, he's got to shave his eyelids? This sucks.
That's her. Look at those brows.
That's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot.
Couple of caterpillars up there. Woo, that's an Italian lady, huh?
That is like if Cher went to, like, the tanning salon every day. That's a lot.
Yeah, I think she's in jail now.
Is she?
Well, they all marry these mobsters, and they get into cahoots with them, and then you start helping them with a little bank fraud, and here we are.
What a come down that must be. You're like on TV and you're rich, and then all of a sudden you're just in jail.
Yeah, I know, right?
Jesus
there
Christ.
she is with the fatigues on, or whatever you call it.
Oh shit.
Wow, good time.
You ever watch those shows?
No, my lady watched this, and I can feel myself getting dumber. Watching these trash
Yeah, now they're
TVs.
doing like the Real Housewives of Salt Lake. What's next? Boise, Idaho? Who gives a shit?
I know, right?
Well, it seems like what's next is the Real Housewives of Rikers, you know?
Now that's
Which
a show.
I would watch.
That's a show.
I want the Real Housewives of Afghanistan. I would watch that. It's like, man, these ladies don't get away with anything.
Yeah, they're not allowed to talk.
How do you tell them apart, though?
Oh, the burqa.
The drama, yeah. You just got to really focus on the eyes.
Yes. Maybe we'll
That's
give
the
them name
show.
tags. Yeah. That could be helpful. Burqas should have name tags, or else how the fuck do you know? Imagine those burqas in the heat.
Brutal.
I had a thought about this, speaking of religion.
Yeah.
My cat is on one. He's just going nuts, and he's clawing at everything. Orthodox Jews with the tassels.
Yeah.
That would be hell if you had a cat. All day, just...
Yeah, lint roller all day, right?
Well, no, I'm just saying they would attack those hanging, the
shit.
side ones.
Yes.
What are those? The payas?
Oh, the what do you call it? It's not called tassels. What are they called?
It's a funny.
I should really know this.
Funny word for a Jew. Payas. But wait, what are those
tassels.
called?
What are they called?
The zeets? No. You know what I'm talking about. The kids have them a lot.
Yeah, I don't know the name. None of these. This is not it.
I think that's it. They put them on their belt.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different thing. I'm thinking of the thing that goes around the neck.
Oh, no, that too. But it's like side to side, on each side, hangs on the hip.
You ever have those kids stop you on the street and ask if you're Jewish?
All the time.
You must get it a lot.
All the time, yeah. I find it flattering.
Really?
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
But then I go, no, and they go, ugh. And I'm like, all right, shit.
I say the same thing, but just I don't want to talk to them. You know?
There they are. Those things.
Oh, that's got to be a lot.
With a cat hitting that all day?
Yeah.
Well, what do you call those, Matt? You could give us a... Oh, it is a tzatziki. All right.
My favorite sauce. Yeah. Yeah, man. They always want to. It's like it's always sign up for something. I was like, I just want to. I'm always in New York. You never want to be stopped by anyone.
Yeah, good point.
You just don't. You don't. You're walking. Even if you're not in a rush, you're trying to get somewhere.
Yeah.
Or you're walking aimlessly and you got your headphones in. You don't want to just talk about Judaism.
I know, and I said once yes, just to see what happened, and they took me to the side and they did like a whole thing with a like a ashy whatever, like a candle. And I was like, I gotta go. It's like 20 minutes in. I was like, this is
good
too
you
much.
left. They would have circumcised you next. That's what they do. That's what that truck is for.
That I could use.
Are you not circumcised?
No, I am. I am. Just kidding.
I think if anything, the circumcision is good to give you a nice little angle.
What do you mean?
Your dick looks better from certain angles when you're circumcised.
Oh, no doubt about it.
I mean, the straight up helmet is just not as flattering, I think. But when you have the angle, you're like, oh, this dick is bigger than it is.
But the helmet doesn't stay on when you're hard.
Really?
Yeah, it should like.
Who are you, Darth
back.
Vader? I guess I wouldn't know this.
Yeah, that was a great joke in Spaceballs. Rick Moranis is Lord Helmet, and he goes, "She gives great helmet."
Damn, Rick Moranis was the best.
Oh, so funny.
When did people just retire like that?
His wife got cancer.
Oh no!
So he was like, "I'm giving up the business just to help her," or something like that. Kid got cancer. Something bad happened.
Damn.
And then the sweet guy got knocked out on the sidewalk in Manhattan.
Fucking hey. I'm glad I resisted a Honey, I Shrunk My joke for the cancer. That would have been pretty tasteless.
Struck my career.
I was going tumor, but that's...
Oh, even better.
I'm glad I avoided that and didn't mention it right after it.
It's not a tumor. What movie?
I was talking... Oh, fuck. What movie is that? I know it's Arnold.
Kindergarten Cop.
Good movie.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think... I was talking to my buddy David Angelo the other day about like how there were movie stars back in the day, like Burt Reynolds, who like they could just kind of go anywhere and people were like, "That's our guy." Like literally blue collar, white collar, wherever you go. Like, is there a dude like? I don't think there's a guy like that anymore.
Wait a minute.
He's one of us.
He's still a celebrity, but
maybe Stallone.
Yeah, maybe Stallone.
Maybe Stallone. He's kind of like.
You mean where the blue collar is accepting?
You know, I feel like everyone likes you.
Right.
I feel like people across the country can be a little annoyed by Hollywood anyway. I mean, Hollywood can be
the worst.
Insufferable.
But that's why comedians are great, because I feel like we're still in the real world.
Yeah.
You know, we keep it honest, we make fun of Hollywood, but we also
want their acceptance desperately.
I know. It's a horrible way to live.
It's like a hot chick at a bar. We're like, yeah, you look like shit, but please fuck me.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's a good question, because Burt Reynolds, he was kind of a man of the people. Nicholson, he's like royalty now.
The Departed. It's on Netflix. I was just rewatching it the other day. It's so fun, dude.
Oh, it's too
so
fun.
Silly.
You get all juiced up.
The lines that like, how does Nicholson say them with a straight face, where they're just in the car after Matt Damon graduates from the police academy, and he's like, "School's out." What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, the rumor is that they let Nicholson's like, "I'll do the movie, but I get free reign. I can do whatever I want. You can't tell me no." And he's like, "You got it, thank you." And then I think he went a little hard.
Yeah, that's why that Coke scene is just, you're like, what is this? This should not be in the movie. Nicholson's like, I just want to do Coke. Also, like, I love that Nicholson shows up. They're like, "You're going to play basically Whitey Bulger.
Yeah.
You can do a Boston accent." He's like, "No, I'm going to talk how I talk in every movie ever.
Exactly.
I'm going to change nothing."
He does it every 20 minutes. He'll say something like, "If I say put the guy in the mosh, you put the guy in the mosh." You're like, that's all you got. Also, that rat scene was way over the top.
Ridiculous.
Like, all right, Jack. Jesus Christ. That's clearly not in the script. You cheese-eating rat.
Scorsese in the corner like, ugh, Jesus Christ.
I know.
We're just in the car. No more pencils, no more books. Just drive me off, will you?
Right. You got to pull up this photo, Peters, and I'll leave you alone. But it's a photo shoot of Nicholson in I think the early 80s, and he won't shut up. He won't cooperate. And they zoom in on the photo, and he's got cocaine all in his nose, in his nostrils. Yeah, fun fact.
Man, isn't it weird? It can make the coolest person kind of insufferable.
Yeah, that's true.
Coke is like a cool drug, but you don't want to be around anyone on Coke unless you're doing it, I guess. I mean, you could say the same for alcohol, I suppose. But
I guess, but you can have a couple
looking for like
drinks.
business ideas. Because they'll give you a bunch.
They always go, we should start a bar. We should write a movie. We're coked up.
We need to make an app that makes apps, dude. Let's do it right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of startups were Coke fueled.
There's a lot of stories like Nicholson when he's filming Chinatown with Polanski. Like Polanski would take forever with these shots sometimes, and he'd be so annoyed that he would just go to his trailer and watch the Lakers game. And apparently there was a double overtime game, and he would not report to set. Because he's such a big Lakers fan. And Polanski finally grabs the TV and just smashes it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he did.
Is he working?
Nicholson?
No, Polanski.
Is he working? I don't know.
Sorry, man. This is a goose chase I got you on.
Isn't he like hiding out in Europe somewhere? He can't.
He is.
He's like.
But I don't think they give a fuck.
Europe's
as much.
like 15, 20 years behind in Me Too shit. He's good until he dies.
Yeah.
I mean, he got an honor. The Academy Awards honored him like 20 years ago.
That was even then, that was shocking.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, they gave it to that guy?
Yeah.
And I think he got some booze, by the way. Wow, he's working. He's got a post-production with The Palace in 2023 is coming out, The Officer in a Spa. I mean, he's working.
I mean, you watch Chinatown. I know he's done some horrible shit, but you watch Chinatown, you're like, this is an incredible movie.
Oh, it's incredible. Best picture.
What? Mickey Rourke?
Mickey Rourke is in it.
Matt's laughing his ass off.
Wow.
You can't hear
John Cleese and Fanny Ardant.
John Cleese, dude. Legend.
Wow. Yeah, that's shocking. Okay.
Man, Jeffrey Epstein's ghost. That's crazy. How do you get him? Produced by Weinstein.
Ooh, that would be hilarious if it was a Miramax.
I just saw
know
a
what
crazy
these
movie
are.
with Mickey Rourke just last night called Spun. And it's with that guy from... Yeah, I'd never heard about
new?
it either. No, not at all. It's like from like 2008 or something like that. It's about like, an average meth head falling in with some crazy meth heads.
Oh, fun.
But the cast is stacked, and I've never heard about it.
Look it up. Pull it up.
It's pretty awesome. Like,
I've seen this. This movie is dark as shit.
it's very dark, but it's good. Brittany Murphy is the love interest.
I heard
What
she went
happened to
method.
Brittany Murphy. She's gorgeous.
What do you think happened? She died, dude.
Did she die?
You didn't know that?
Yeah,
That was a
yeah.
joke I just made.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
A lot of tasteful jokes tonight.
Now
we might be drunk.
Here's a question for the fellas.
Eric Roberts, too. Look at that.
Would you rather date a girl who dabbles in crystal meth or is super into crystals? I don't know which one is worse.
I feel like they won't talk about the meth.
Well, they'll be talking.
But they won't be, but damn, it's close.
What's a dabble?
It's tough.
What's a dabble?
Once a month she'll go on a real meth binge. But yeah.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, man. That was...
Oh, that's filthy.
That's prison mad advice.
Yeah, that's the producer, folks. Write him a letter, Gotham
We don't
Studios.
agree with what he just said. No, I think, I mean, crystals, but only by an eyelash.
Yeah.
Is she using like the crystal deodorants? Have you seen those?
My
They're
brother was
disgusting.
on that
The
shit.
ones that don't work?
Yeah, the ones that do nothing.
I use crystals. You're like, hey, you smell like a fucking butthole.
Yeah, exactly.
I know you use crystals. How about even Tom's deodorant? You ever try that Tom shit?
I don't
that
trust
organic shit. Get yourself some fucking Old Spice.
I completely agree.
Throw some aluminum in my deodorant. I don't give a shit. Let's go.
Old Spice, I feel like used to be lame, but I feel like it's like my go-to now. It's
Was
just
that
safe.
lame?
I feel like it had a run where people thought it was lame.
Oh, really?
It's my go-to.
Yeah, I love Old Spice. The red stick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. I'm a secret man. I know that's controversial.
I always knew you were a woman.
It's a controversial take.
Secret?
But I like the powdery.
Yeah.
And it works. Strong enough
Yeah.
for a man.
Damn.
Yeah,
Never heard that.
I grew up with my dad had that white bottle, that little one, you would do one of these moves,
Damn.
Yeah.
You do. Damn, I didn't know you did that.
My dad did that.
Oh.
Oh, are you talking about secret?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a secret guy. They're
Huh.
cheap. They smell good. They feel good. I love it. But yeah, Old Spice is the shit.
It's classic.
That's like what Axe wants to be. Remember Axe?
I
That was the
didn't know.
biggest thing
I was
ever.
young. I didn't know Axe was an actual deodorant. It's like body spray. You can't use that as a deodorant replacement. I remember my parents sent me away for like a week to a basketball camp, and I didn't know that I should have brought actual deodorant. I smelled. No one wanted to guard me.
Right.
It was. I smelled like an asshole.
Yeah, it's bad. And that was huge. Like, I remember the commercial was a guy running shirtless, and all these girls are chasing, like a skinny, like a twerpy guy, and he just went, shh. That was huge, and they sold like crazy.
Yeah, Axe, what is Axe done?
I think people got wise to how just horseshit it is. You need just some fucking deodorant, folks.
They need a rebranding.
Yeah.
They really need a rebranding, because it is one of those things. And then they were trying to do like shampoo, and I'm like, I didn't trust you for deodorant.
Nah.
Think I'm going to bathe with you, dude?
Right.
Fuck that shit.
What was that old Galifianakis joke that doesn't age well about, he's like, the black people have a hotline called Axe.
What?
Oh, I'm fucking it up. You know, like Ask, but Axe. He did on SNL.
Damn.
He
really?
opened with it, yeah.
Damn.
Killed. And I'm butchering it. It's
that
a better
goalpost
joke.
keeps being pulled in.
Oh, SNL. Imagine doing that now. Woo-wee. But yeah, funny joke. But yeah, Axe was big. Old Spice is always the key. It's all about quality. If you have quality, it'll last.
Yeah.
I remember the first day I had BO. I went to public school, and I had horrible BO, and I didn't know it. And I got my ass kicked by everybody. Like, damn, you stink, motherfucker. You know, it was bad. It was bad. Because, you know, when you're a kid, you can go like 3 days without showering, and it's not that big of a deal.
Well, I don't know, dude. That could be a big deal.
All right.
It's not like now, but
yeah,
you got to shower, and especially in this heat. Holy shit!
But you don't really see a kid with BO, like a 10-year-old. Do they have BO?
I don't know.
They can smell like piss and vinegar and fish, but
Yeah,
I don't feel like
they just
have
smell.
BO.
I don't know, but you're right. It might not be BO.
Yeah, so I never had BO, and then one day I guess I just hit puberty or something, and I had horrific BO, and I mean these kids were relentless.
Yeah,
8
I remember
to 12.
I was a chubby kid, and I remember like feeling I like the day I realized I grew tits. That's a tough feeling, because I remember I just like felt it at like a sleepover, and my friend was like, "Yeah, you have tits." He like confirmed it. I was like, "Shit."
And he's like, "Can I get a feel?"
I let him suck him, but you know, it was, that's a tough feeling.
That's tough. I was a chubby kid too, and my whole childhood was just looking down to make sure I didn't have the roll. You know, you always had to stretch the shirt. That was big.
That was bad, dude.
Tits though, I never had tits. I never got to
Really?
that level.
They were tiny tits. I mean, it was an A cup, but it was
All right.
still a bummer.
Can we get a photo of you shirtless?
Chubby? I'll try to find one for another app.
I'll
Would you like
jerk off to that.
One eyebrow, two tits. That's what we call it.
That's the book. That's the memoir. One eyebrow, two tits.
I beat it by just kind of growing. I just had a big growth spurt. I didn't really do anything. I mean, I played sports and shit, but like I didn't like, you know, you just beat it by getting tall.
Yeah, well, puberty is like, it's almost like steroids where it levels you out. Like I was a chubby kid too, and then I hit puberty and it just melted away.
Isn't that cool?
That's so cool.
Now it's like I fucking drink anything. I gotta run for like, Jesus Christ.
I know.
I know people ask us like, you guys aren't big, like, and you guys drink all the time. It's like, yeah, it's fucking work.
Yes. That's a great Stanhope joke. He's like, it sucks that kids are so like healthy and they can heal. He's like, I need it now. Back then I was a happy kid. I didn't need to drink. Now I need to drink because I'm an old adult piece of shit with bills, and now I can't because of my body. I'm butchering that one.
Stanhope is so great. I mean, he's someone I want on this show so badly.
Oh.
I mean, Doug Stanhope, I love his joke about excess and moderation. He's like, don't have a couple drinks every night. Pick one night and get really fucked up.
Yes, yeah. Oh, that's brilliant.
He has the other one about like when like young people were like, catch up. And he goes, I've had fucking 10,000 more beers than you. You catch up, motherfucker.
He has some old, like, classic one-liners, too, where he's like, today's been a bummer. I blew a speaker in my car. He was motivational.
He's got one of my favorite comedy jokes ever where he says to the crowd at the beginning of a taping, he goes, when I do comedy, it's like I'm taking you into war. You're not all going to be here by the end.
Oh,
that's incredible, especially for the type of comedy he does.
That's brilliant.
I love Stanhope.
Damn, yeah, he's great. I mean, if we had him on the show, we'd have to clear the schedule, and it'd probably go 4 hours.
Does he still go that hard?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He's a mess.
That worries me.
I know, but...
I don't want to go that hard because I don't want to have to quit.
Exactly.
That's the thing is like,
Like Ron White quit.
Sometimes people will say to me, like, you know, on the road, like, have a drink. I'm like, I need to pace myself.
Yes.
Because I want to enjoy. I like
Exactly.
alcohol. I like a buzz. I don't like getting, like, fucking wrecked. Like, when I was young, I did.
Yeah.
But that's shit you're trying to escape.
Exactly. Like Gillis is always like, I want to see you hammered. I want you getting really drunk. And I'm like, why though? Why? I get it. It's fun, whatever. But like, I won't remember it, and then tomorrow will be ruined.
Yeah,
so
it's also like a compliment to Shane. I think Shane is so funny. I want to remember the hang.
Yes.
And
yes.
I remember we were at the cellar one night, and he was like, I grabbed a whiskey, and he's like, oh, are we doing this? I'm like, what is this, the X Games? Just trying to have a fucking whiskey.
Right. Exactly. We're casually hanging out and having a drink. And I'm all about getting hammered. I did it last night, but you got to pick and choose. I mean, it was our birthday. So.
Birthdays are hard, yeah. And it's like sometimes it's just fun to get drunk with someone you love. Like, I mean,
yeah.
I mean, we drink together a lot, and it's like we drink at a good. I mean, I feel like off the pod will go a little harder. Like,
sure.
We do want to keep this entertaining.
Yeah, and we have microphones
Yeah.
that are recording.
Although it is a good disclaimer, you know, if someone tries to cancel us. We might have been drunk. It's possible.
Here,
it's the name of the pod.
You got that right. Well, I got bad news, or maybe it's good news, but I know you're not coming to the bachelor party anymore, but
yeah.
guess who took your place?
DeRosa.
Yeah, but
Who else?
Kreischer.
Really?
So, oh shit, should I say where it is? Is that stupid? Okay, all right, I won't say where it is. But Kreischer's coming, and that just adds a whole other element because he's a millionaire. And
a multimillionaire,
and the biggest drunk on the planet. So this really kicked up a notch.
Yeah, well, that's going to be a tough week now.
Oh yeah,
but we're doing a separate bachelor party in New York.
Yeah,
you, me, Phil Hanley. We'll get a different crew. I wanted to be there. I can't. There's just no way with the road shit.
I get it. But
yeah, I'm bummed I'm not going to be there.
DeRosa will be fun.
DeRosa's another drunk where I'm like, I can't, like, I'm too old for this shit. And by the way, so is he.
He's older than us.
Yeah. I mean, I love Joe to death. Like, he's legitimately one of the people who makes me laugh the hardest that I know. DeRosa's insanely funny.
So funny.
2 straight years at his birthday party, he would do these big pub parties on like a Monday, maybe with 3 straight years. I go to his birthday every year. I leave at 2:30, 3 a.m. on a Monday.
That's getting off easy, too.
Yeah, I know. And as I'm leaving, he's like, fuck you, you piece of shit. I'm like, dude, it's like you and 3 dudes with switchblades in their mouth. Like, the party's dwindling down.
Yeah,
and he's like, fucking asshole. Fuck you, Morel. You piece of shit. And I'd be like, no, now I want to stay. Let me come back in. That's, by the way, that is a peeve of mine, that the people who are... I shot at them with DeRosa yesterday, and they were like, "Drink for it. We want you to drink for it." And I said, "Oh, I'm probably not going to drink because I got a bunch of shows after." And he just writes "pussy." I hate the calling the adult. We're adults.
Yeah,
I'll drink when I choose to drink. I drink plenty.
I know. It never ends. But the problem with DeRosa now is we've all been like, "All right, I'm going to get out of here," and he's like, "Where you going, pussy?" Now he owns a bar.
I know.
There's no escape. You're like, I got to get out of here. He's like, why? I got to take a shit.
We were at his bar yesterday.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, that's the perfect thing where he's like, we're there, and he's like, it is hilarious when you have a friend where you're like, this guy's got a drinking problem. You're like, what do you think he's going to get sober? No, I think he's going to buy a bar.
Yeah, exactly.
He bought a bar.
Yeah, all the things you say you're going to do on coke, he does. I'm going to start comedy. I'm going to start a bar. I'm going to do a podcast with Sal Volcano. He actually does them. He follows through.
Dude, he bought a fucking bar.
Yeah.
It's a cool bar.
Beautiful bar.
It's like, you know what? I like old school bars. Like, it's got that kind of like hipster energy in a way that's not annoying.
Yes, exactly.
Hipster bars can be annoying, but I love the old movie pictures on. I mean, it's fantastic.
It feels like Mean Streets in there. It's like very kind of 70s New York, Lower East Side. Go to Joey Rose's if you live in New York or if you're visiting.
You've heard DeRosa. He's been, I think, our only 2-time guest.
Yeah, maybe him and Ari.
He's got that's Ari as well. The gift of gab, Joe. He's he can talk forever. But I'm bummed to miss this thing. I mean, the real MVP of this bachelor party is Joe List, who's going to be sober around all you fucking lunatics.
Yeah.
How the hell is he going to do that?
I pulled him aside yesterday. I was like, "Hey, so you're DD," and he's like, "I don't want to be DD." I'm like, "You're DD. Like, who else is? You're the drunk driver.
Why can't you just Uber?
Or designated driver? Sorry,
you can't just Uber.
I think we're getting quite a big Sprinter van.
How many people is it?
Oh, geez. I think we got about 8 or 9.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So it's gonna get pretty rough, but
Damn.
I think it'll be fun.
Well, I'm sorry to miss it, man. I'm
It's
bummed
probably
to
for
miss
the
it.
best. We might all die, but
Damn. Well,
we'll see you in New
I'll
York.
come on the next episode. Welcome to I Might Be Drunk. No, it's damn, dude. Yeah, be careful. I mean, DeRosa and Bert, that brings an energy that I am concerned.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. Because Bert's going to have something up his sleeve. He's like, here's what we'll do. We'll get drunk, and then we'll go to the gun range. And you're like, well, wait a minute. Should we combine those two? And then he's like, and then I got us a donkey. We can ride it. We can pet it. We can fuck it. Whatever it is. He'll have something.
DeRosa shitface. He's like, I fucked the donkey, dude. Fuck. I fucked it. We Might Be Drunk is thrilled to welcome our new sponsor, Fanimal. I love live events. I hate buying tickets. The hidden fees suck, and coordinating with your friends is a nightmare. They're garbage. I always end up fronting a bunch of money and chasing down my friends to get reimbursed. Not me personally, because I'm very generous.
Oh, yeah.
But if they flake, I'm stuck with a whole bill. And then I discovered Fanimal. Fanimal has tickets to everything. There's no fees. The price you see is the price you pay. That's pretty big, honestly.
Yeah.
Not only are those prices transparent, but they're almost always lower than anywhere else I look. And for any hot ticket like Coachella, a Laker game, or Dave Chappelle, Fanimal is always the cheapest option. Nobody goes to live events anymore, so why buy tickets alone? Fanimal, although if you do come to a show alone, there's nothing wrong with that, honestly. I love that. Someone tweeted me about that the other day. They're like, is it weird? My friends bail. Is it weird if I come alone? I said, no, dude, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
And you know what? The guy made new friends at the show.
There
He
you
tweeted me
go.
after. He's like, I sat with these guys and they were tweeting me too. So you end up having a great time no matter what. Fanimal's patented group purchase makes it easy. First, you set a minimum size for your group, and you choose the number of tickets you want to pay for yourself. Then you invite friends. When the minimum size is met, everyone gets charged and receives their ticket. If the minimum size isn't reached in time, nobody gets charged. You don't commit until your friends do. Tell them how. I called you March. March Normand. Tell them how to do it.
Oh, yeah. And Fanimal has amazing customer service. Don't take my word for it. Check out their hundreds of 5-star reviews. The next time you need tickets, go to Fanimal.com and sign up with code DRUNK for 20% of credit, $20 of credit towards your first purchase. We drink on this show. Check out Fanimal and experience more. Support the show and get $20 off your first purchase with the code DRUNK at Fanimal.com, Fanimal.com. Get on it. We Might Be Drunk is brought to you by Displate. Displate is a one-of-a-kind metal poster designed to capture your unique passions. They have millions of cool designs available featuring gaming, movies, comics, anime, with officially licensed designs from Bethesda, Star Wars, Netflix, and many more. It only takes 20 seconds to set up with no power tools, no damages, no frustrations. And once you mount one, you can switch out a new one in a flash. Wow, look at that, folks. Holy hell. Look at that metal. Is it upside down?
Yeah, it's upside down.
Oops, sorry, everybody. There you go.
The triple Lindy.
Yes. And with everyone that you buy, Displate will plant a tree. Tell them how, Samuel.
Click the link on our description to see some of our favorite Displates and get our special discount, 23% off up to 2 Displates, or 34% off 3 or more Displates, which will automatically be applied to your cart when you click the link or use code DRUNK when you visit Displate.com. It's an amazing deal and only available for a limited time. And, I mean, that's a classic poster.
Classic.
Love
and
it.
It's light. It's fresh. It feels good.
Whoa.
Look, I think it comes with some minis, too. Look at that. A magnet there. Super cool. Thank you, Displate. Get on it. Get your own thing. Hey, folks, We Might Be Drunk is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. Many people are burned out and they don't even know it. Symptoms can include lack of motivation, feeling helpless, trapped, detachment, fatigue, or more. We like therapy. We go to the same guy. Changes our lives. You got to do it. The bags are piling up. You got to take out the mental and emotional garbage, folks. And this is an easy way to do it. We associate burnout with work, but that's not the only cause, Dad. Most things in life can lead us burned out, and BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you to prioritize yourself. Talking with someone can help you figure out what's causing stress in your life. We love it. I was a mess, still am a mess, but at least now I know it.
Yeah, therapy's good, man.
Huge.
Get
Game
that help.
changer. Yeah, why not? It's good for you, and if you'll feel better. So you might
Maybe
as
it's
well
your
do it.
mother.
Probably is. Most likely your parents. That's an 80% chance. Maybe your priest. BetterHelp is customized.
Or rabbi.
Or rabbi. Or what's the other one? What's the Muslim guy? BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's more affordable than in person, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Holy hell. You drunks out there get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/drunk. That's BetterHelp.com/drunk. Get on it. Bert always has something up his sleeve. Ironically, he has no shirt on, but he's like, I have the last dodo. We'll play with the dodo. I got the last one. They're not extinct. I got the last one. And we'll get it drunk. And
We'll play with it, then we'll shoot it, and then we'll eat it.
And then we'll eat it. Exactly. He's like, how'd you get a dodo?
We're doing it up in New York. We're gonna do something special.
All right.
And we'll have a good separate crew of comics who can't make that one, and that's gonna be we're gonna do either steakhouse, sushi spot, and then maybe some shenanigans late night. We'll do an old school drunk night where we just need to get we'll just get ripped.
We'll get ripped.
Yeah.
All right, I like it. I'm thinking sushi, back room, with like the sliding wax paper door, and the lady comes in, and we get the sake, and there's a bubbler, like a weird Zen garden, and you hear like the, the monks or whatever.
I don't know. I'm gonna find this place. I don't know where it is.
All right.
I'll tell you a peeve.
Please.
Omakase sushi. Omakase. Is
What does that mean?
It means $400 and still not full, is what it means.
I've been there.
Fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, bad date spot because you just keep eating and the bill's $9 million.
It's insane, dude. It's the
I'm
most
with
expensive shit I've ever had.
I would say the same for Sugarfish, which is like the hot.
We
sushi
went there
place.
together.
We did?
Yeah, in L.A.
Yeah, I felt like we got gypped.
Me too.
Yeah,
I don't want to be negative energy because. You always bring good energy, and I don't want to hurt the energy.
But you could trash a restaurant.
I know, but we were having a fun night, so I was just like, yeah, fuck it, we'll drink. We were like hanging out, we were having our sushi. I didn't want to be the negative Nancy, but yeah, I was pretty pissed at that place.
Yeah.
That's a chick spot.
It is. That's what it is. Completely.
We just couldn't. You know what the problem was? We went there because we were opening for Bert that night, and it was like 4 p.m. when we needed dinner. And because of the fucking pandemic, every dinner spot for some reason opens at 5 or 5:30. We wanted Musso and Frank's.
Yeah, of course.
The classic.
I know. And then I heard Letterman was there the night before.
I'm really glad.
Yeah.
That we didn't go there. That would have ruined my fucking. Hey, Dave.
I'm doing your show in a day.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Just ruin his dinner.
Yeah, and he's like, this guy's on the show, get rid of him. But, yeah, I know. So we had the sushi, it's fine, whatever. But we'll go to a real sushi spot and really, really fill up and get some sake. Do you go hot sake or regular?
Hot all day.
Really?
Well, are you regular? I mean,
don't know.
it's your party. We'll do whatever you want.
I can cry if I want to, but I don't know. Seems weird.
How does it? What do you guys go? You're the bartender. What do you? I mean, you're the expert here.
I mean, I think I really like hot sake across the board. Like if you don't know like the spot or like you don't see the selection because it'll be generally like pretty decent across the board. But I like the like unfiltered sake, the one that has like a little sediment in it, and it almost looks like milky.
Ooh.
It looks weird, and the mouthfeel and the texture is something to get used to, but the flavors are awesome.
Let's get us some of that milky sake, man.
And it's usually higher proof as well, and it's
delicious. I see what he's talking about.
Oh, jeez.
Damn, looks like a miso soup.
It's
fucking
but
lit.
it's fantastic though. Like it has like all the like. It has like so many crazy flavors in it.
I'd leave that out for my cat.
That's one lucky cat.
Yeah.
Fuck catnip, I guess.
Dude, I want to try that.
It's good, man. There's a lot of. Just look for unfiltered sake.
Sake is it's underrated. We haven't done a sake yet.
We haven't done sake yet.
Let's do a sake yet. All right, let's do a sake yet.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll source some. Absolutely.
I'll wear my kimono.
I think let's do a sake app where we both show up in robes.
Oh, now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
Towing that line right there between getting.
You're out. We're getting a geisha. We already got a gay. We got a geisha.
I'll paint my face, dude.
Well, you got to box those feet, though. That's the thing. You got to have that wooden shoe. And we make your feet smaller.
For my feet need to be a boat, like a canoe.
What are you rocking?
14 and a half.
14 and a half?
What are you?
I'm 13.
14 and a half. Man, I'm 11.
11's big.
All right, I feel like Gary Coleman in this room. What are you, Peters? 14? 13. Okay.
Damn, we got some big feet.
Big feet in this room.
Damn.
Big shoes to fill. All right.
Speaking of shoes, I got a fucking wreck.
Oh, all right.
Dr. Scholl's, man.
Oh,
Dude,
I wear them every day.
Rocking them right now.
That's all I wear.
Like, why would you not at this point?
I
It was
agree.
a game changer for me.
Are we just old?
Just being on my feet all the time. Like, it's
Yeah,
just like,
yeah,
it's
you're
just a game
standing.
changer. Like,
I'm wearing Pumas. These are the least. I love how they look, but they're the least comfortable fucking shoes on the planet.
yeah, anything with a flat shoe is just like. I mean, I'm wearing like.
Throw
just,
some Scholl's in there, you're good.
Yeah.
Fantastic with the arch support.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they really change it. I wear New Balance usually. Tonight I'm wearing these, but
What are those?
these are Reebok.
Oh, those
Look,
are cool.
That's my Dr. Scholl right there. It's worn to shit.
Damn.
I know. I love Dr. Scholl.
You wore that pussy out, dog.
I know. Sometimes I go no socks. I raw dog. But yeah, I love them. They're huge. Game changer. And we're stand-up comedians, and you're a bartender, so it's all standing.
Yeah. No, Dr. Scholl's is a fucking underrated. What did you just pop, dude? Just a seltzer.
All right.
What, Mark? What do you? Give me a record
let me a
peeve.
peeve.
Yeah. 2
peeves.
Please.
And then how do you feel about this? Because it's kind of a cool guy move, but I'm not into it because I'm so insecure. Leaving the phone call no bye.
What do you mean?
Like they don't say bye.
Oh, I hate that.
Okay,
What are
my
you
dad
talking
does
about?
that.
I was just talking to a girl who does that, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. You know, you're like, all right, I'll see you at dinner at 8. Dinner at 8. Boop. I'm like, hello? Did I lose you? I need a bye. I need an ending.
Unacceptable. Or I'll give you another one. The abrupt bye. No lead up. No, like I gotta go. Bye. You're just talking. You're like, all right, bye.
Oh,
That's
bad.
fucking weird too.
That's bad too, because you can't come back after a bye. You can't be like, wait. I wasn't done yet. Once you get her a bye, it's over.
I don't like it. Yeah, but I mean, I think we've talked about this in the pod before. Who knows? But I back in the old flip phone days, this was running amok when people could just go, "All right, I'll see you later."
Clamshell. Yeah, you're right.
Everyone thought they were fucking Ari Gold.
What about this guy? All right. Remember there was a phone that would beep. It would be like beep beep. So all right, I'll see you Thursday at 1. Beep beep. Okay, I'll be there. Remember that one?
Oh,
it was almost like a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, the Nextel one.
Was it
Oh my
Nextel?
God.
I think it was the Nextel.
That was a
one.
real epidemic.
That
in
was
New
a
York.
real dirtbag who owned that phone. Always.
Yeah, it was
always
drug dealer type shit.
And
But it
today
was
they're
in
putting
public.
truck nuts on their cars as well.
That was it.
Yep.
The yellow one.
Yeah, you're not in the military. You're hanging on the street corner, annoying everybody around you.
Yeah, see, even in the ad, he's talking into it like a fucking asshole. Yeah.
Yeah,
When
that
phones
bugs
were
me.
fun.
I got another phone peeve.
All right.
The long voice memo.
Oh, yeah.
I had
that's
people leaving
crazy.
me a minute and a half. I'm talking to you, Salacuse, if you're listening. A minute and a half. What the fuck is that shit?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
unacceptable. A minute and a half.
That's too much.
The phone call, at least we're going back and forth. It was an engage. I mean, if you talk that long on the phone, it doesn't feel as draining. But just like that, I mean, that's a minute and a half.
I actually had this peeve once, and he was sitting here, and I bailed on it.
Really?
Because it's all him.
Yeah, he does
Salacuse.
it. Well, I don't know what. Maybe it's because he's walking his dog or something. So he's like, "Oh, dude, Matt, pick up the phone and fucking call me."
I know. I mean, I get it because I'm back and forth on it.
He's on a gig right now. We're just trashing him. I feel terrible. Sorry, Matt.
But you want to
We
get an
love you.
idea out, but you also don't want to type it all. So I get that. And also, you might not be able to do a back and forth polite conversation. So you're getting the idea out quick. So that way I get it, but sometimes they get a little too winded, you know?
In New York, it's unacceptable. In LA, I almost understand it a little because you're like, all right, you're driving or something, so
Right.
you're doing the voice memo. Here, subway, I mean, we're not driving. You should be texting.
I agree.
Remember when we thought texting wouldn't catch on?
well,
Remember,
T9 was a real cunt. Remember that?
That was a fucking cunt.
That was a bitch. Hitting that 7 15 times just to spell skedaddle.
Then BlackBerry came out and we're like, well, clearly BlackBerry is the phone of the future.
It's got a scroller. It's like a golden tee. That
Oh, dude,
fucking
I
ball
thought
on there.
those,
It's like a
those
clit.
look so cool. The BlackBerry.
Yeah, they look great. All the Wall Street guys had them.
Oh man, you're just like on the thing like this. You're like, this is how you do it. And then holy shit.
Were
Yeah.
you just playing Brick Breaker the whole time?
There was a lot of that. And now I got one more phone peeve, and I forgot it. Hold on, phone peeve.
You'll get it.
Oh,
I believe.
Oh, I got it. All right. So I was talking on the phone with a guy in a comedy club, and it kept cutting out because comedy club basement. It's all closed off. So I'm like, I'm losing you, man. I'm losing you. All that shit. So it just call ends. So he calls back, and he goes, whatever, I just want to say this. Da, da, da. And I go, all right, got it. It's going to go out again. It goes out again. He keeps calling back, and I'm like, it's not going to work, man. And then he called me like 19 times, and eventually I was just like, I'm not
Vinny
answering.
Brand? Who is this?
It's similar.
Yeah.
But it wasn't him. But he just kept calling back, and I'm like, it's not me in a tunnel. I'm in a comedy club. I'm going to be here for a while.
Yeah, at what point do you just think to text?
Exactly. He never texted.
Texting is great because you're not demanding that much of someone's attention.
Right.
And it's kind of like you get to it when you get to it.
Yeah.
And if you want to have a back and forth, you can have it. But, sometimes people send me a long text. I'm like, hey, I'll get to this in a minute. I'm doing something.
Yeah.
I got another phone peeve.
All right, please. We're on a rant here.
My mom will do this sometimes. I'll be like on the phone with her, and there's like honking, and she's like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, Aruba. Where the fuck do you think I am? I'm in Midtown. There's traffic. There's honking. I'm at home.
Right. I'm on a private jet.
Where are you?
Yeah, what the? I'm on the road. That's hilarious. Where are you? Oh, jeez.
Man, this is gonna be a great mashup of just phone peeves.
Yeah.
Matt. Just ranting.
Now I got another peeve that could be related to the phone.
Yeah.
What's going on with Gmail? I got a Gmail from a guy. He goes, "Hey, what was the name of that song we talked about?" And I go, "Hold on, let me check the search." So I'll put in the search, Led Zeppelin. Nothing comes up. And I'm like, I swear to God, I wrote Led Zeppelin a month ago in an email or whatever, Rolling Stones. So then you're like, well, let me try Led. Now LED, nothing there. Let me try Zeppelin. Then something comes up from 2004, and you're like, what the fuck is this? What's going on with the Google search? I can't find any email.
Is it on your phone or your computer? I think
phone.
Computer will give you a better one. I think the phone
Really?
deletes shit. Am I wrong, Matt?
Why would that? Oh, the storage. I don't know.
Because I've had the same problem. I'm looking for jokes a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're like, whatever, basketball or Chihuahua, and you type it all in, and nothing comes up, and I'm like, what is that?
I might be wrong, but I think it's like it depends which like inbox you're searching it in. Like if you're like in drafts or in like spam or in inbox or like outgoing.
But can you do search all?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm not that well.
Because texts are pretty good. Like if we talked about T-shirts one day, I'll type in shirts, and it'll come up. Like 18 text threads of shirt talk will come up, but I can find it. Like I put bodega, a bodega cat conversation will
Fuck,
come
I
up.
missed our conversation. It's coming soon, though, right?
Yeah. He said roll out in August. Early August, it'll be on the website.
It's literally the most asked question I get is when
Same.
is Bodega Cat coming? I saw Chris in Houston when I was there. The guy brings some of the best whiskey. I'm going to have to bring it in. He brings in a fucking bottle from 1969.
What?
Chris Hart. Thank you, brother. It shaped like this. And I was like, why is it shaped like a rectangle? He said, because in the 60s, men would put it in their briefcase.
Get the fuck
Some
out
Mad
of
Men
here.
shit.
How cool is
So
that?
we're drinking that. We're drinking he brings some amazing, brought me a bottle of Pappy, dude.
Oh.
Fucking, insane whiskeys bringing, it was a horrible idea because I was like, I'm not going to drink this weekend. I was drunk every show. I was like, how do you, it's about when someone's bringing whiskey that good. I'm with people in the green room who don't drink. I got, look at that cat.
That's a good looking label.
I got Viter who doesn't drink, and I got DeWood who's filming me who doesn't drink. He's like a fucking 19-year-old kid.
Oh, really?
I found him on Epstein's call logs. And no, but you can't, none of these guys drink, but I'm like, this whiskey's so good. You know it's good whiskey when you're like, I'm going to drink alone every night.
Yes. I've never had the Pappy. It's like this mythical
I haven't
legend.
had it yet.
Oh, you haven't had it?
I didn't open it.
Wait, what? I thought
I
you were
opened the
drinking
other.
Pappy.
He bought other bottles too.
Ah, got it.
These are bottles from like the '60s that are like high end.
Wow, the briefcase thing blows my mind.
Isn't that cool as shit?
That is so cool.
I mean, it's probably not cool. They were fucked up at work all day
Yeah.
and then coming home and probably hitting their wives. It's probably not cool at all. But
Imagine that clanking too. Like, what do you got? A lot of files in there? No, it's actually alcohol.
this is my work. This is my work briefcase.
Yeah, leave me alone. I wonder if doctors were doing that too.
Oof. You ever think
Probably.
about that? I've hooked up with doctors and they're just like, we just get ripped. And I'm like, are you working tomorrow? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, that's horrible.
That's crazy.
Insane.
Doctors and teachers are the two biggest. When I've gone on dates with doctors or and lawyers too, really put them back.
Yeah, but doctors, I mean, teachers hungover, you play a movie. A doctor's hungover, you kill someone.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know. You a fucking what's worth a science teacher or a surgeon? Come on.
Well,
This is a fucking problem.
I got another bad one. Is my buddy's a pilot and he puts them back.
Damn.
Delta.
That's not what you want to hear. Hey, this is your pilot. I'm fucking working hard up here. And
You guys up?
any hot ladies on this flight? I'm just kidding. My dick doesn't work. We should land in about 2 to 3 hours, hopefully.
Ooh, you can take your mask off up here. I'm just saying. All right.
Called the cockpit for a reason.
Yeah. They got rid of the peanuts, but all right.
2 pilots, thank God, right? I mean, that's fucking...
Wait, what?
2 pilots on a flight.
Oh, yeah,
Thank God
good
for that
point.
shit.
Good point. That is true.
I
never
always
thought
think about that. One of them's got to take a violent dump.
Right.
One of them's got to just, I don't know.
Got to fly the plane.
Yeah.
How hard could it be? Come on.
I mean, they're having some staff shortages right now.
That's right.
I did notice someone messaged me because I said I feel like turbulence is getting worse. There's these articles. These pilots are overworked.
So what does that mean?
I just think like they're exhausted.
So they're hitting bumps?
I don't know.
Interesting.
But when they're maybe those two aren't connected. But maybe that's why the flights are all getting canceled. They're all getting delayed. I mean, these pilots are. I don't know. I feel like you do a worse job at anything if you're sleep deprived.
Of course. And then the travel has gone way back up, obviously, and it's summer, so everybody wants to go travel and go overseas and all that. So it's a bad combination.
I don't think anyone wants to go to the places I'm hitting this fall. Fort Wayne, Indiana, Springfield, Missouri.
We got the same schedule as like a Marine. I got to go here and do boot camp or whatever.
I'm pumped. I'm kind of pumped to do it, though. It's like I need to run these. That's the excitement of like running a new act is like, man, the difficulty of just structuring it and putting it together is kind of a rush. Like it keeps you humble.
Yeah.
Like you can't really ever get a big head when you're just trying new shit and bombing.
No, and you're doing tougher rooms too, so you don't have that cushy like, oh, they like me here.
Yes
they
and
give it
no,
up
though. I
here.
think some of those smaller cities, like not everyone hits those smaller cities, so they're kind of
True.
pumped. They're kind of pumped too. I
They
don't know.
appreciate it, but I did Fort Wayne, and it was a slugfest, and I was going in there with an act,
Yeah.
and it was a lot of guys getting thrown out.
Damn, you bring your A game.
Yeah, oh yeah, and it was still like, you suck, talk about this, fuck that, talk about that,
Fuck that.
Always the worst when they name other comics, like, what's up with Tim Dillon? You're like, he's not here, I'm
That's
here.
I've heard.
Yeah.
I've had that too.
Yeah.
I've gotten heckled about you before.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How's Mark? Fine.
Yeah. The worst is where's Sam? He's on a gig. He's
yeah,
doing
yeah.
another gig.
No, I
He's
get
a
that
comedian.
Too. You know what? We're very lucky though. I feel like our people that come out to see us are very comedy savvy.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I've one of the best compliments I ever get from wait staff or club managers like, man, your crowd really drinks and they're really well behaved.
Yes. I've
And I
heard
was
the
like,
same.
wow, I think like we have really cool listeners.
Yeah.
And we have like going off the Patreon, we have really creative listeners, like the shit they send in, like
Oh, yeah.
artists and writers and all these like cool people that listen to this. It's so nice.
We should have a name for our they drink, but they're still sophisticated. Briefcase drunks.
Ooh.
That's the name of our fan base. They're briefcase drunks. They still
like
go to
that.
work, but they still like to, have a couple tall ones.
Well, you have one of my favorite bits about the functioning alcoholic.
Oh,
How
it's
you
more
deserve
impressive.
you deserve more credit,
Right.
if you're an alcoholic.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, he's so drunk he didn't go to work. It's like, fuck you. I slept here.
Yeah, that's a
Whatever.
great bit.
Oh, thanks.
I like a joke defending the alcoholic.
Right.
I mean, when I first heard that, before I even knew you, that hit a little too too close to home. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. Because I just woke up in a bar that I'm supposed to open right now.
On the floor?
No. I
On
have
the couch?
I have a little office situation.
A Murphy bed?
that was a while ago.
Isn't
I've
it funny that
upgraded
the shitty bed is an Irish name too?
Oh,
They can sleep anywhere, these people.
That's good.
They're
yeah.
good.
By the way, the Murphy bed was the coolest thing as a kid, and then now, if you see somebody with a Murphy bed, you're like, "What a fucking loser!"
Yeah, I remember.
What is a Murphy bed?
It comes
it's like
out of
a
the
fold
wall.
up. Yeah.
You've seen it in movies.
Yeah. I always thought that was cool when it was.
They always in a movie. It's always a show what a
Yeah.
big loser a guy is.
I know.
In Manhattan, it's sometimes kind of cool because it's
Yeah.
like someone who's like really space conscious.
They have
Right.
the ones that descend from the ceiling now.
Wow.
So it like covers your like couch or living room or whatever, and turns your like whatever like shitty
See.
studio into like.
That's
a
what I
bedroom.
mean. It's like you have more space. I don't think it's as dumb when you live in a really expensive city. It's not as lame.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, there's something about. I mean, in Who Framed Roger Rabbit? The
Yes.
detective has a Murphy
Yes.
bed, and it's like
Yeah.
supposed to show that he's like works in his office and he's a loser.
right.
But I think it is kind of cool.
I mean, if
kinda
you're
cool.
in LA and you have a Murphy bed, like
Wow.
that's rough.
That's
but
rough. But
LA, yeah.
do you have to get caught up in it? I mean, that's every cartoon. Like, you sleep in it, it closes.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got that joke down, folks.
We got it.
And then the one that comes out of the ceiling, I couldn't have because I get drunk and get crushed. You know, you're like, oh, here's my bed, and you just lay on the floor, and then it just smushes you.
That is kind of cool though.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good look, but I would get caught up.
Anything
in that thing.
futuristic like that.
No,
like,
it's crazy high tech. It looks so cool. Like I've been like looking for apartments and stuff like that, and I saw a few of those. And I was like, what is this?
Remember the
This is
first
some
time
new
you saw a
age shit.
TV come out of a
My
dresser?
grandpa had one of those, and I think it was really cool in like 1989.
Yeah.
And then he had it, and I was like, this is kind of fucking lame.
It takes a minute.
What, like out of the footboard?
well,
like,
tech shit, when you go too hard with tech, and like at a certain point, it
ages.
it ages. I mean, like, you look at it, like, go to a good casino. You ever go to the Rio?
Oh.
That was a great casino in the 80s. Look at one of those rooms now, and you're like, this is fucking trash.
Yeah, they're
This
like,
is a bad room.
dice played here. You're like, yeah, and I think that's the peak. 1989, baby. Look at Waterbed. Waterbed's another one where you're like, this is the coolest thing, the height of technology, and then you're like, this sucks.
Yeah.
who
Waterbeds
had
do
that
suck.
idea? Like, I don't understand
it's-
water beds at all.
It's good on paper. Hey,
For
you know.
what?
I like a firm
For what?
mattress.
I do too. I
Yeah.
think they had sand ones for a hot minute, too.
I like a rock hard mattress, throbbing, veiny. I like a veiny mattress.
Yeah. Remember memory foam? That was the big one.
Memory
for a
foam
while.
is good.
Is it?
Well, memory foam pillows are good for you.
Yeah,
You don't use a memory
pillows
foam?
are dope.
Nah, I need a better pillow. I got a bad
Oh my
pillow.
God, get yourself a decent pillow. That's everything.
Maybe I'll hit up my pillow.
My pillow. That guy. I don't like his pillows. I love his views. But
I love a crucifix.
no, I like a good neck pillow. Like, go to like a temper neck or one of those good pillows, man. Game changer. You sleep.
right.
You sleep well. Do you ever? I've been having to sleep on my back lately instead of. I used to sleep like on my stomach, which apparently is horrible for you.
Yeah.
And you sleep on your back. I don't know, man. You ever just get fucking horrible nightmares doing that
I definitely dream a
no.
lot more.
on your back, right?
100%.
What is that? Is there a reason, Matt? Is there a reason for this? Can you look that up?
That's interesting.
I would say that the only thing I would say is that because there's more light hitting you if you have
Yeah.
windows, if you don't have blackout curtains.
I do the sleeping
your
mask.
REM sleep keeps getting intermittently, or rather, keeps getting interrupted. So you keep having cycles of dreams rather than just falling back into deep sleep.
I go side every night.
Really?
I'm all right side like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
You probably have a better neck than me.
Maybe, but my pillow sucks. I got to get on the pillow.
If you're gonna sleep on your side, get the leg pillow. If anything.
I like
I do
the
that
leg
too.
pillow.
You put a leg, like you
if
just
you're
pull it
sleeping
under
on
your
your
knees.
side, get some because that helps your back a lot.
I put a little pillow under my legs too.
That helps.
It's
too.
just
I mean,
easier to fall asleep on your back that way.
my
Boy,
feet
you're
fall asleep if that
a little
happens.
high maintenance sleeper, aren't you? We got the.
I don't like it
boyfriend
this way,
pillow.
dude. I have a fucked up neck.
But yeah, we got the neck pillow, you got a firm mattress, you got a leg pillow, and you got the eye mask.
Neil Brennan has like the funniest bit about that, about like how my white friends when they're sleeping
Oh,
look like
that's
they're
a great
in the ICU. My black friends look like they fell asleep in the middle of a conversation.
All
with like a,
white people need the pillow,
Yeah,
the
The
white
pillow,
noise
the nose
machine.
breather.
I
There,
didn't used to
there,
be
there's-
this way, dude. I had fucking disc burnt off my spine. Like I've had some like legit, neck problems and spine problems. I used to sleep on my stomach. I used to just I have to pay attention a little.
Yeah. If you tell me you got the mouth guard, I'm gonna leave.
You know
that thing that
the sleep apnea thing.
Well, the CPAP is bad, but I'm talking about like when I was a kid growing up, they had the braces kid. You know, who had the big mouth thing. That was a problem.
Thank God I don't have the Darth Vader sleep mask thing.
Yeah.
Oof.
You know what else is bad too is the chewing. The guys who chew in their sleep, they grind their teeth, so they have to wear like a
mouth guard.
a kicker, like a mouth guard.
Grinding your teeth.
Yeah, pull that thing up. It's like a
Damn.
weird rubber thing like that football players wear. And he's got to wear it every night in front of ladies.
Stress? Yeah, probably. If you're grinding your teeth, you're probably not able to relax.
Yeah. It's pretty ugly. These aren't. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's rubber, and it's got a big handle in the front, so you can pull it out. But
Should we do, give me a rec, man.
oh, hey, rec. Well, I wanted to ask if you saw the Chappelle school speech.
I haven't, have you?
I did. I watched it. It's interesting. I don't think it's billed as a comedy special, but it's pretty interesting. You know the story? They tried to name a theater. He went to this art school in D.C. They tried to name a theater after him, and all the kids protested.
Right.
So then he gave a speech at the school about like defending himself, and it's pretty interesting
Interesting.
because he comes off like the good guy, although he's very braggadocious. But
Yeah, I saw the quotes and I
quotes are bad.
look. It's a little Kanye-ish. It's
Yeah.
a little
Right.
Obviously, I love Chappelle and I think a lot of him, but I don't love the. I'm of the thought of like let other people say it.
I agree. I completely agree.
Let other people say that you're great instead of you tell us you're great.
Yeah,
or let
'cause-
the work say.
Yeah.
I don't view comedy as like a sport where like I know when Muhammad Ali is like saying he's the greatest ever. I just think it's different. I think in a competitive
Sure.
environment, you do that shit. It's a competitive advantage.
Yeah.
In an art form or an entertainment setting, I just think it's a little different.
Well, yeah, subjective versus you can see points, or that guy's knocked out, that guy's not knocked out. There you go. He's got a better record than him. It's like it's
We
more
all
cut
know
and
he's
dry.
great. You don't have to, it doesn't need to be said.
But I thought it was worth a watch. And
I
at
should
the
watch
end,
it.
he pulls a string and he goes, "We won't use my name, but we'll call it the Theater for Freedom of Expression." Which I thought was a nice little move at the end there. Like, hey, let me just say what I want to say. All right. Maybe
Yeah,
not
I've
the
always-
best rec, but
No. I've heard it's interesting. I love Chappelle. I think he's interesting and funny and you know.
it's an interesting watch because it's not really comedy. He's like kind of pleading his case. But
Yeah.
I've also I know I'm way late to the game, but I'm way into House of Cards.
Really? What season?
I'm on season 4. I'm loving
You
it.
waited till Spacey went to court to watch this shit.
I think I did, yeah. It's
Did
so
you
good.
just watch Chinatown and Rosemary's Baby as well?
I'm getting on Perfect Strangers next. But it's so good. My God. Robin Wright. Amazing.
She's so hot.
So hot and such a hell of an actor. And Spacey kills it. And it's just the weaves and the bobs.
It's a good
great.
show.
Great
oh man,
show.
and what's his name? Mahershala Ali is incredible.
Yes,
that
he's
guy's
incredible.
That was like where I discovered him. You know, I know he's probably been working forever, but
So you watched it when it was new?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I just got on
Oh
there.
yeah, that's like there aren't a ton of great Netflix originals. That was sure as hell one of them.
Oh, man. Amazing.
I mean, original like shows. I mean,
Now, here's the question, because I don't, spoiler alert, but Spacey is kind of being worked out. Mm-hmm. He's being a dick and everybody hates him and he's kind of crumbling. Did they know he was going to get in trouble and they wrote him out, or does this happen naturally?
it's a good question. I don't know. I bailed. I mean, I when he was off the show, I stopped watching.
Yeah, I'll probably stop as well. But yeah, boy, it's so good. It's just so good to see a great Netflix series, and it's one of those like you can't stop watching. Like when
Yeah.
it ends, and you're like,
I know.
I gotta stop. It's 2 a.m, but I inevitably watch another one.
He's a beast, no doubt.
Beast. You ever see him on Inside the Actor Studio?
Yeah, he was great. He's doing
Killed
like
it.
impressions and
Killed
shit.
it.
That's an amazing video. Yeah,
So
yeah.
funny, so
He
charming.
wanted to be Bobby Darin. You can just tell.
Yes.
Because when he played Bobby Darin, I didn't see the movie, but I'm like, you're like 15 years too old to be playing Bobby Darin. But he's playing Bobby Darin, and he can sing. I mean, he's like a song and dance guy.
Oh,
He can do
yeah.
impressions.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he is incredible. I mean, he's an incredible. I've always said this. I think a lot of people can act. I don't think like they're child actors. It's not as hard as we
Good
build
point.
it up to be. But there are people like him who I'm like, oh shit, he's awesome. Like he's
Triple
on another
threat.
level. Yeah, there's people like Daniel Day-Lewis, like obviously DiCaprio. There's people that are like Denzel. There's people on like another level.
Yeah.
But there
Meryl
are a lot
Streep.
of people that I think we do kind of build up Streep. There's people we build up sometimes where I'm like, a lot of people can do this shit.
I think you're dead on. I would say Travolta is underrated for that guy can sing, he can dance. I mean, Grease, he killed it.
Grease,
Yeah.
Saturday Night Fever.
Great on a massage table as well.
Oh my God, yeah.
But, you know.
he ropes you right in.
Yeah. Don't get me started on Broken Arrow. But yeah, he was like a triple threat. And he was like, when I was growing up, you had to do everything. Think about vaudeville guys. Those guys had to like know how to sing, dance, tell
Yeah.
jokes, all kind of juggle and shit.
Now they're finding people on TikTok. They're like, hey, they were compelling.
Yeah, right. The TikTok shit's crazy. I know a lady, she's like, I just dabbled in TikTok, and now she has an agent and everything because one of her videos went viral.
I saw this quote that was like, no matter who this person is, they're probably dealing with an invisible problem that you don't know about. I was like, unless they're on TikTok, then they're probably talking about it nonstop to all their followers.
So true.
I think I think you underestimate this generation.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
using that problem to connect with people and get likes.
I know. I saw a woman like she's like, I'm getting a IUD put in, and she filmed it. I'm like, what are we doing here? This is a little much.
What doctor is allowing this?
Yeah, right.
What doctor's like, cameras on,
Yes.
rolling, action.
Sound speeding. That's a good point. Cut. That's what you say for a circumcision. And cut. All right. But you got a bit?
Yeah, let me see. I got a few. Oh, did I try this one on you? The one about I was on a flight. I was on a flight, and this person started praying on the flight, and I got really annoyed until we hit turbulence. Then I joined him. But that's like my you up text to God.
Right. That's
Praying during
great.
turbulence. I'm like, hey, God, I know I've been really shitty, but I can change.
That's
it's me.
great. That's great.
Then we land, and I'm like, never mind. We're good.
Yeah, that's funny because it's almost like when you when you jerk off, you're like, I'm good on the date. You had that bit?
Yeah.
It's the same with prayer. Once
Ooh,
the
that's a
turbulence
good
stops,
turn. Yeah.
you're like, I'm all right now.
Yeah, you really are. It's like whining and dying a woman.
Yes.
And then you come and you're just like, I'm going to keep being shitty.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the message is we just want people when we need them.
Yeah,
You
we're just deeply selfish.
Yeah. That's why religious people are kind of noble in a weird way because, like, they're doing it all the time. Whereas
Exactly.
we do it when we need it.
We make fun of religious people, but they're doing it. They're putting in the work.
Totally.
We're the dudes that show up in the leather jacket to God. They're the people that are like, and you need anything else, God?
Right. Seinfeld had that great bit about, he's like, I'm not a religious guy until the toilet starts overflowing at a party. And he's like, please, I'll do anything.
Very relatable.
Very relatable. All right.
What do you got?
Is this too divisive? So I was talking to my lady, and she was like, what about believe all women? Do you believe all women? And I was like, well, I don't think so, because last night you said I was the best you've ever had, and I lasted 2 minutes and then cried.
Yeah.
So how can I believe you? Because believe all women tends to only be bad shit, like fucked up shit. What about the good? What about when they're like, you're huge? And you're like, I'm not. I'm 6 inches. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're lying. It's nice. I appreciate it, but it's still a lie. We never talk about the believe all women for the compliments.
Yeah.
Is that too edgy?
I don't know. I think it works. It's like believe all women. Well, I'll believe the good shit.
Right.
I mean, I'll believe the bad shit if you can also be honest about the good shit.
Yeah.
Your lack of consistency is making everything a problem.
Yeah, like that's why you can never say believe all men, because it's all a lie. Do I look fat in this? No. But you're huge. But maybe that's an angle.
I think the angle is all of us are lying.
Yes.
We're all liars.
Right.
Why would I believe all women? Yeah.
What people? It's
Why would
not
I
even,
believe people?
It's not even about men and women. Yeah, it's people lie constantly. How you doing? Fine. Well, that was a lie. Everything's a lie.
Yeah, and then the people who are honest are the ones you don't want to be around. How you doing? Not well. And let me tell you why.
Right.
Get away from me. This is the person I have to believe?
Right. And then it's weird because honesty is like a virtue and it's like a redeeming quality. But anybody who's honest, you're like, oh, this guy's a fucking pill.
I think the angle is believe most women.
There you go.
But occasionally, you're full of shit.
Right. And I know from proof from telling me I'm huge.
Yeah, I like the idea of bringing it back on you.
Yeah.
Where it's like self-deprecating.
Right.
Yeah, you told me I was huge. I can't believe you that this happened to you.
Yeah. You fucked the Mavericks. You know? You can't tell me I'm huge.
The Mavericks.
Is that
Dallas?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you know.
I should say one of the Mavericks, yeah.
Fucked one of the Dallas Mavericks.
That's a funny term or name,
It's
Mavericks.
got a nice little K sound in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Any other bits, or should we wrap up?
You hit me with something. I'm looking here.
See what I got.
Oh boy.
See what I got. These are just notes from therapy. Let me scroll down to the jokes.
Well, it's kind of the same thing. All right.
Is this funny? My ex would catch me staring at other women, and she'd be like, "Oh, is that what you want?" And I'd be like, "Maybe sometimes." You know, it's like, of course they're not better than you, but like it gives you there's a moment, right? Where
Right.
Like, even if it doesn't mean they're better, you're a 5-star restaurant, but even if you eat at a 5-star restaurant every night, you see a McDonald's,
Aha.
you see a Panda Express,
good.
you're gonna look.
That's good. Yeah.
And you fool yourself for a minute where you're like, maybe this orange chicken will turn everything around for me.
right.
Maybe this will
right.
deeply satisfy me. And then, of course, you eat it and you're like, oh my God, I hate myself. But in the moment,
Yes.
there's something about like a high-end restaurant too, where it's like, it's almost like a top shelf woman where it's like, yes, you're better, but it takes a lot of work. You know, like I have to
yes.
dress up. I have to make a reservation.
Right.
You know, a McDonald's woman, you know, I show up in sweatpants. I'm in and out.
Yeah, I might even throw it even further and go vegan. You know, like, yeah, I'm a vegan and I know this is wrong, but those nuggets look pretty good. Yeah, that's a good looking nugget, you know?
Seems like a nugget.
I get that it's wrong and the chicken went through hell or whatever, but like,
Golden nugget.
yeah, because I remember seeing Matthew Perry. He was on Friends and he was having like a real rehab moment. Like he kept getting coked up and getting drunk and like missing shoots and shit. And they caught him in a McDonald's hammered. And they're like, Matthew Perry, you're a zillionaire. You're on the biggest show on TV. Why are you at McDonald's? He goes, sometimes you just got to have a Big Mac. He was like hammered. It's on TMZ or whatever. And I get it. It's so true. Like sometimes you just want the bottom barrel shit.
Yeah, you underestimate how much we in America hate ourselves.
Yes.
McDonald's is number one.
It's number one. Yeah, look at Arnold. The guy he was banging a Kennedy, and then he's like, what's up with that maid?
Yeah.
And she was not an attractive maid, but he still had to get that fucking Burger
I think we
King.
underestimate geographical desirability, I think.
That
is the thing.
too.
Yeah.
And there's McDonald's everywhere.
Everywhere. Every
Arby's,
block.
Burger King, KFC.
Do I like Starbucks? No, but it's there when you need it.
Exactly. And I can afford it.
Yeah, it's like a chick at last call.
This is a big bit. This is great.
What do you got?
And there's a drive-through. That gal, I can do one text and I'm
On the run.
Yeah, I'm in her box, or bun. All right. This might not be a bit. Maybe it's just this is totally just a random idea that I wrote down. Might be nothing. That feels like a bit.
Something there.
I was walking through Irvine, California, which is kind of a nice upscale area, and I walked by like 8 spas, these massage places with like the Asian music and the muscular guys massaging you, and the sauna and all these women like MILFs in bathrobes holding small dogs with the kiwi or whatever the cucumber, whatever that is.
Kiwi.
Sorry, cucumber.
Definitely cucumber.
Well, I'm like, wait a minute. Why are these spas all in rich, nice areas? Who needs a spa less than this rich white lady who has like a Bentley?
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be roofers and plumbers and welders? Is this anything?
It's great. I would say, well, I mean, you know why it's there because they're going to pay top dollar for it. But I would say, why is it? I mean, it's a little weird that this is where it is. You know who needs the massage? Not this woman with this tiny dog that's licking her face.
Right.
A dude who worked on a house all day.
Yeah.
And is sore as shit.
And he might go his whole life being a roofer and never go to a spa. He probably won't. but who needs a spa more than him?
I think the angle is like it's ironic that the people who need a break,
Right.
you know.
Yeah. This lady's gonna get back into her like heated seats and go to her, mansion, and yet she's like, I'm stressed, and this guy's working at a coal mine.
Yeah, she's stressed because her husband isn't answering her text.
Right.
This guy fucking has some sort of lung disease.
Yeah, he's got black lung. So yeah, I need a turn there, I think, but I think I got an idea.
Well, I think that maybe it's one of those analogy bits where you're like, it's like,
Right.
where it's like you're helping the wrong people.
Yes.
It's like, you know who needs an all-you-can-eat buffet? Haiti. You know what I mean? It's like, maybe not Haiti, but like,
I hear
a country that's hurting.
It's kind of like how they say the rich get richer, like, hey, Bono walks into this restaurant. It's on us. We love you too. But the hobo's like, can I get a doggy bag? Or like, get out of here, you piece of garbage. Kill yourself. I don't know. Maybe
Well, it's the same
there.
for therapy too. I mean, like, who needs therapy more than people who can't afford it?
Good point.
Right?
It's a luxury.
It is
Privilege.
a luxury.
All right. You gave me hope because
There's hope.
This one I was like, I can't crack it, but
It's always
it's
hope.
a fun idea.
We got more to do. Should we plug some gigs? Mark,
Hell
where are you
yeah.
gonna be, man?
I'm gonna be all over the place. I'm sure this comes out in 2041, but I'll be in Lexington, Kentucky.
Me too.
Oh yeah, Houston Improv. I want to hear about that. By the way,
Loved
maybe on
it.
the Patreon.
Loved it. Great time.
Great, big room.
Yeah.
Laugh Out Loud in San Antonio. I'm all over Tejas. Comedy Connection in Providence. Love that club. West Palm Beach. And then I'm in Portland, Maine, which I've never been to, at the Aura Theater.
Amazing city.
Oh, really?
Best seafood of your life.
I'm excited. I've never been there, and I've been everywhere, and I'm excited. I'll be working with Bert again at the Fully Loaded for one night at the Brandon Amphitheater in Mississippi, Richmond Funny Bone, Red Rocks, Bakersfield at some brewing place, San Jose Improv, all kinds of Pantages Theater. We're remaking that up. Pittsburgh, Royal Oak, Michigan, Toronto, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Vancouver, New Orleans, New Haven, Boston, Philadelphia, Nashville. There you go. Take it.
I'll be all over. We got, I don't know when this comes out. Buffalo, San Jose, Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, Dania Beach, Louisville, Kentucky, Irvine, Omaha, Phoenix, Springfield, Missouri, Lexington, New Brunswick, Oklahoma City, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Too many gigs to even count. You guys know it. Kansas City, Spokane, Tacoma, samuel.com/shows. I think that helps sell some tickets too.
Yeah.
Mark just did. I mean, we listen to the Patreon, patreon.com/we might be drunk pod. Beer Jew, anything to promote here?
So right now, just starting up paper plane consulting for all your bar and restaurant needs.
Now we're talking.
Top to bottom consulting, whether it's building a bar from scratch or designing menus, hiring, training staff. Right now, starting out in New York City, but I got staff and people and resources in Miami and LA as well.
Paper plane, good name for drunk pilots.
Exactly, paper plane, yeah.
That is legit my favorite cocktail. We got to do another episode.
That's exactly
Killer.
what
I
we're
ordered
gonna
one
do.
in Houston on the road. The bar. It was like a cool bar that made them.
Oh, yeah?
So actually,
Nice.
I'm starting up like a partnership with a friend in Austin as well. So look out for that. And if anything, you know where to find me.
All right. Thanks, gang. Briefcase drunk. We're doing it. We'll see you next time. Comedy.
Sunday's the day for my next bender. A bit of Peeve wreck, the beer juice close. I've had a little too much bourbon, and Norman's talking shit about the fucking